AI is here to stay, and in the world of photography, there's a pretty serious blurring of the edges between reality and total fabrication right now. The withdrawal of a photograph of the Princess of Wales and her children by 4 leading international photo agencies is a timely reminder of where we're at right now in this balance between authenticity and manipulation. I'm Martin Bamford, a portrait photographer in the Surrey Hills, and I wanted to share a few thoughts on this incident sparked by concerns over manipulated elements in an otherwise seemingly innocuous family portrait, albeit a portrait that comes along at a time of significant speculation about the health of the princess, which I'm not interested in getting into. If you want to go down that particular rabbit hole, then royal Twitter is the place to waste a few hours of your life. But speculation aside, this does appear to be a heavily edited or manipulated image. It's pretty rare that a photograph becomes the top news story of the day, but I quite like it when that happens. I've had the news channels getting in touch with me this morning looking for an interview, expert comment, which I've turned down on this occasion as I'm right at the tail end of a cold. At least here on YouTube I can edit out my coughs and nose blowing and hopefully come across as slightly more presentable. To the subject at hand, photo editing is as old as photography itself. Dodging and burning to lighten and darken parts of photographs were originally editing techniques carried out in the darkroom, but digital editing means we've got far more tools, probably too many tools now at our disposal. And with AI tools thrown into the mix too, editing can easily go from subtle tweaks to what on earth was that person thinking. Done well, executed well, photo manipulation is a good thing. It can enhance the visual appeal of a photograph, it can remove distracting elements, and it can present a photograph as the photographer originally intended it to be presented. But done poorly, shoddy photoshopping creates a bit of a nightmare, especially when the photo in question is already at the centre of public scrutiny. This photo then, taken to celebrate Mother's Day and probably intended also to squash a bit of speculation about the health and appearance of the Princess of Wales's recovery post-surgery. It is an example of shoddy photoshopping. I don't know the motives behind the edit, I don't care to speculate on those motives, but it highlights the delicate balance that photographers need to manage. We're only human. We've all got this desire to present a perfect image to the outside world. When you're in the spotlight, because in this case you're a member of the royal family, a senior member of the royal family, that balance between perfection and authenticity is even harder to navigate. A desire for the ideal representation of self can sometimes lead to some overzealous editing, and that ultimately casts doubt on the authenticity of the moment that's been captured. I feel sorry for the royals, for the Waleses, because this photo should have been a happy moment captured on camera, and the story has, quite rightly so, due to the shoddy editing, it's become all about the manipulation of elements within the photo itself. It doesn't take an expert eye to spot some of these edits, some of this manipulation. The big one that I pointed out on Twitter yesterday was Princess Charlotte's left sleeve near her wrist, but there are many others in this single photograph that raised quite a few red flags. The response from Getty Images, AFP, Reuters and Associated Press retracting the photo, issuing what's known as a kill order due to manipulation concerns. This underscores the weight of responsibility which is borne by news agencies to uphold the integrity of their visual reporting. We should all be very happy that news agencies like these have got such a strong commitment to accuracy when it comes to photos, because, and trust me on this, the tools to manipulate images, even to create deep fake images, they are so readily available today. We're essentially already at the stage where you cannot trust anything that you see. This incident then, it speaks to more than just a specific photo. It raises some important questions about the broader implications of digital manipulation against a backdrop, I guess, a backdrop of widespread misinformation on social media. When AI was introduced to photo editing, that wasn't that long ago, the world changed at that very moment. Even the simple AI generative fill feature in Photoshop is scarily powerful in its ability to quickly and thoughtlessly alter images. In many cases, not this one, but in many cases creating photos that are indistinguishable from reality. The shot of the Princess of Wales and her kids, in a sense, it was positive because of how easily manipulation could be identified. Although I would still question why photo agencies and news publications published the image without challenging that manipulation for almost a day. AI is brilliant. I love the opportunities it affords in my world of portrait photography for creativity and expression, but the line between gently enhancing a photo and altering its fundamental truth, that line is now in the dim and distant past. We are going to need better tools to sniff out fake fakery and reinforced the genuine article. By withdrawing the photo, by issuing a kill order, these agencies have fueled further speculation about the princess's health when the photo was designed to quell that speculation. And I feel so bad for not only the royal family as they deal with that PR nightmare, but those dragged into the photo manipulation, the editor and the agencies who originally circulated the image, only to then have to be forced into making a retraction. As a photographer working in this new, brave new world, I believe it's important we advocate for transparency and integrity when it comes to photo manipulation. It is too tempting to present every single photo I take as perfect. The temptation to present an idealized image has to be tempered with the understanding that authenticity resonates far more deeply with audiences. Given the choice between perfect and authentic, I'm choosing the latter every time. So we reflect as photographers, editors, and members of the viewing public in a world increasingly influenced by AI and digital manipulation. We have to pose a question. What do we value more, the perfection of images or the authenticity they should represent? What do you prefer? The allure of flawlessly manipulated photos when the photoshopping's done to a better standard than we saw in this example? Or is it authenticity that's more crucial than ever in a world full of AI crafted trickery? Let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for watching.